Georgia isi me mo akwaba.
Me so many akwasi asampa.
Maybe abokwa no pay.
What the other
Sharp. Not more near matter saying.
To young champion CC over the weekend. Our Shama and Volta be and Sigi. No young call for a boy senior no maybe Kuye. Yet me director general run an Adom Prempe on one Casabo Proco Sigi Hon a coherent situation and a mope relief kakrama or more. We are near immediate one there. The assessment reports near here find a bit with the abo.
Okay.
Indeed, that's the situation. Tidal waves.
As well. And they are force majeure and they are back.
Is Minister for Works and Housing. Bosch say Betuana Moye
see defense. Bebaso. And I say, Georgia is in our training. Communications Director Manadmo Mafe. And in PSA, as I'm doing now.
I'm in council.
Maybe I walk all day.
Rather from the way. I
cut into my shade and I didn't tomorrow coin. You be aba.
I be a mine. I can send a yaba. Oh, and I can't be a con. Go for Ado. I'm a Obiana, no auto draft. I once will be on Ukraine auto tone as an auto draft. I was only draft. Oh, really? Minim pa. And you damn me, damn it. Ubia, most of them be an answer. Or the was as the Bluetooth and assume or Cassantin. I was auto tone. Who's the one who knew when I was what I have been brother to Ghana for some man. Just say, Ubia. No him and that. And fine. I mean, yes, sir. Well, because I crowd you now. Why doing my I'm a one to acquire as they would never home baby out of those secret. I was soon why I could. Home at two. None air how necessary and Cabanum put I and I drink say. Obedient from Soka Kratum. Oh, Nanka Brasimwa. Why she say, then I meet me. Na kwete se ne a sebi painful baby a wo bu o oho bon now sounds in from abonigum nya ekoning wo bongum wo da sho bongum now pese opu a wonko so ya ntu obongum wo tell wo she obongum wo she bom now pese opu a untu obongum baba yin no ya nin enti ahometo the best you who say, oh, my yako, and now my dear, and now my deng. Asa tidal wave sea. Especially those at the Volta region. Those I being being piece Sansuni, yeah. Nti air hometo. Primpring, one I did can cry to one. Baby, I know what when shed any baby or do in Tibet. Uchi, San Comodino Coswa. Now, then obey. I bang your lip service or bottom ground, not to ungra. Listen, one penny ya break and concourse round way. Listen, that's all 1 year, Juma, and when he has all my penny betu and among once agencies a 1 year, Juman. Young here, man penny. A man penny be the tree. Me pretend it's an our kind of man. What is one Cababu? I didn't know one. Who needs a wee Sassimiano? No, it's a me yano manful. Titty. One livelihood. Poor Abafaco. Ah, a piatti. Me see one, or my baby doesn't go away. And to ye levy, I was the NTA, 7 by CBTA. A piatti for betray. And I won't get to South and so betray. That and how you I didn't. Uti one casa named what to Abama, Negra, what to Abama, need one and to Abama, San Wubumani. What can that? What can because President Mahama Bresso Crano, where a voter region for net to Abama, no Soprano, a friend, and see defense war one yet. Nkuntompa wo twebe ni ho wo nwura so ye bi awanwie no no oye ya owie ni na awanwie no nsanka ban ban no obetua so eje wato mo anto aba mamenti oh na ahometew amemu wo mu ni sa wo mu amansa I'm paying Yabre. And now it is also a EPL match. You know, when you break of football, were England. And so Kotoko, and they can find that match. Mentis or one pair of that. Charter aircraft, of your football. Will be Yano. Chance one to one frasinti. And two about mouse bears out. Difference or any a Hindi mono. So a Hindi one two so about.
And in PSA, but becomes a quick one. Mr. Judge is Judge. I'm penny at the private jets in the unit 2 coin.
My information, I may want to say, no correct.
One more.
And Yano Crest or the private jets in the 2.
One more airline couldn't
And I see
this trip is so of ordinary flight in the
we are honorable Okuji to a black one. Was a penny movement, national security issue.
Yeah.
Now, ten be a penny move or see a debate. So, what the way neck, now what the way neck. Why he have a compromising the security?
No, but it's quite worrying, sir.
Yes, indeed, the piano begin away, but me information authentic at my nyan say it's not true.
Doesn't mean so honorable could get to a black or chantro. Because Okaya Bob was said we are spending 350 million Ghana cedis.
No, I know all the Nina boom and Amboa. Because we also $465,000 US dollars.
Convert.
Okay, but I don't think 465 will be that much.
Okay. But the point is that is I'm penning a private jet in the
information I may want to say is not true.
It's not true.
It's not true.
Okay.
We leave it at that. So we'll further and better particulars are
to media about.
Those are the issues.
Because an MPS is what boss. So once I wanted it to clarify.
Nani of Mpensenpensenmu called Dubai. I will co-promote to, I don't know, the Ghana program. We are seeing United Mpensenpensenmu the Emirates and a coin. Now one fat rented aircraft.
Yeah.
But there's also TV.
Oh, yeah.
Inti was what the then.
Am I honorable Kujatokra Ebon Abaso?
Inti he also the then. And Yano cried the empathy. Because I bang be a chatro. Abang Ubia and I didn't say everybody's lying.
No, what can is also now a blanket statement. Obia chatro. In an Hinan way chatro until be a chatro.
I'm paying a kind annual Parliament House. Say, obey why a new roads, but you need to hear them. For didn't you know the Abba over 10,800 and something kilometers. But I will tell you. But it's also things.
Oh, they say State of the Nation address.
Exactly. Last February, and Minister of Roads, me am of Amakwanta, by Parliament, the kind say, I'm a bangia, a quang for about 4,200 kilometers. Last week or two, and a finance minister, a press conference, so on a call, saying Jabba. Until no measures are also between the ye. Sorry, most of the time, this is about the second time I saw mistake. Even find me PDS. Me, I'm the Momo percent in Akawan. No, I can't say Jeniche because we never see mobile. Tonight, I can't. Until what copy PDS by no so Bama. Mpacho Kofa next statement, page 6. I think say paragraph 3 or 4. What's a banging aya kwang about 6,800 and something. 6,250. But what's your near power? Ain't what can say in some who will be a saying, but no can go.
No, but the releaser, Ministry of Roads and Highways,
and
there be what can there is one statement that they can or say every activity on the road a constitute construction. So activity, who define the activity?
Question be far brofon now chiremasi wo twi mu. Nti jana kan.
There be now.
Oman Penyensi brand new road.
Yes.
New road. New road.
Yes, new road.
Oko Ministry of Roads and Highway one statement. Ma me pa. What's it? Baby also a paved road.
And unpaved. Yeah.
It took us a new road, sir. Different from say Orca. Oh, paved road bia shoulders whatever ne anase bia ye sadi wa ha but ne tini say kwan na won aye deda wo now you re-gravering now catch him say fofora say ne san ye bi wa ye fanka eno so say dade kwan bu ha acha na otwa bia wo kotwa so on paved road no aye ne akota ni so mfuturu kwan Vutukan acha be abusuma esia bia ebia wotwa bi so nti eno so kotwa so now they can stretch no ho asampa tie mi pacho
meteo pa
yeah 2 kilometers of roads unpaved nti o man na grade akotwa so wa ye 2 mebo a o man no asa akotwa so na ye 2 na adaka na ye 4 mebo a o man no asa akotwa so na ye 2 na adaka na ye 6 is that what you're telling me in kontompone doso bra in kontompone doso mpanyimfo se no kware wo kan ba akopɛ me kra wo fie so meba Adom TV me wi amaya Adom radio me wi metia nti obi san from get ne atia ne ente won kan adan na wo se wo because na me ma ha nti question bi am mu bi o na ye na kan be ma ha na me ko ba bi foforo asema se na wo se wo ko Adom na obi foforo na wo ho ye ente won kan se me yi ano na ano yi no because of say ne edikan ne nkontompo nti se me twa nkontompo bi o di me ho ano wo mu ana no so akofa question foforo ba se me san pen nkontompo bi o na me di me ho ano nti aban otisi obia ni no kware maka kiro say yem form ampanyen de anayanfa road minister sector minister ne de anayanfa finance minister on otua sa contract construction no ho kan ne de no kware nim no kware bia nim nia ministry ne ba bonten won amfa makra nke ye we won adwen so ba be repair and obey control damage that but mampenya cost no but it doesn't work
but the rose minister can 4,000 plus me boy and the finance minister can 6,000 plus now what can bomo years 10,000 plus
anyway yeah they memu aye goridi sa na person training yeah they memu na aye goridi
simple calculation
you see book no lie amemu no kwaridi hey key ehia pa enti ne obeka wa hanen no uko baby enra otie BBC e bi de ho nkomo
yo ye be de ho nkomo I'm dropping
that is exactly the spectacle out there.
I didn't pierce your full stop, me that say Georgia is my member so na fe response to this rules yen fi hotel na fe yen why the contradiction because idea there so why ya
many of us my minchia tfo nyina many others among that there otie bichia wo mu nyina enne enso ye honorable Kojo Ponkroma birthday honorable minister for information awon fedua wa ben say yenyina nyame nka ne ho na onjina na mo yie amfansisi yie on page no da na se ne adwuma oye ebo aban ene wo man ga na nyina ye ka sa road no kre minister of roads Emma 4,263 kilometers or February I think 22nd thereabout and finance minister so yeah na you can 6,250 kilometers president Ibema state of the nation address no president Ibema state of the nation address no also ma 10,880 or can 85 but later we know about 75 that is the figures that were given okay release so mama details so as of certain times validate some of the works done as of the time our president man the state of the nation not just updated figures and nobody account and 10,885 or 75 now the new dear dear for but sabi me am futu kwan so na chi adeche me da sorry ya na ya ye no bitume anyway say kwan for from me and I know kwan
Oh, there be, but no, does it constitute a kwan for fraud?
Kwan for fraud, mommy. But the bottom line is, yes, we bet me I have issue with the choice of the word new. Okay, but Juma Abai Aye within this 5-year period. Why yet asphaltic overlay? Why yet paved way no be account places be anankenye paved on my year. And we regraveling normal so on my year. And no 6 months. So what's the cross that? You see how important it is for this regraveling. Yeah, you know, who say to me,
but George, projects are verifiable.
Yes,
you know.
Yes.
Yeah, can say you're more challenging. Now more the specifics in Naba.
Oh, okay.
If you could complain, you know, all the specifics.
Mileage kilometers
no, but
from what we inherited and what we have now.
Aside the mileage kilometers,
so that one,
the specific
roads,
areas.
Yes, it's up to the road ministry to do that.
Okay.
Rose bebre koso mena ofin krakan be dukrom besen koso menya wo mo ya na wo mo nye ofi asem na make enti it's anomai bebre koso across the country asphaltic overlay so koso when are the oka grading in woman no me hinta bia the choice of the word new there many argument on it, but say a juma akoso in the road sector phenomenal. And these are there how warm because Modiana about 3,973 kilometers we were. And we now the compare because Mr. Honorable could to say, hey, and we are not giving it was a tongue in cheek. We are not giving the president the credit he ought to be given. Let's see how it goes. I think one in the issues of the communications. Me myself and so many and Papa say within 2 months space we've had 3 different figures. You get it. I think road sector should come and give a better explanation for that. And the toss would be me know ya agree on fa we no emeto. Say a quite way to her asphaltic overlay way, main road way, new roads way, because new roads bebre our Cape Coast. One more year. Baby or no moon pevu, sa we no my ye nina, Polytechnic, Bonkus, area honum, University of Cape Coast, inside why ye rose bebre or and these are issues, so the can new road will be better with the account because narrowly no it wasn't paved.
Okay.
Those me know your dream, the Ministry of Roads must come with further and better particulars on this roads issue.
Okay. Martin Midasi Abusio for you to us 35 minutes after 9. Adom 106.3 FM. Medini Kwesi Asempa. Georgia, you see, NADMO Communications Director, representing MPP, and then PSCA, representing the NDC. Now, Mampeni Ekwabruchu Nyakwai on BBC. Ama Omubisa na questions. First, Yentie we question Omubisa any response. Yentie.
Well, if I look at the Ghanaian economy at the moment, you know, it's doing. I mean, let's just be honest. It's doing terribly.
Not terribly.
Well, when your inflation in your country, inflation in Ghana.
I don't know the economy in the world that's doing well. Tell me where you are here.
Inflation in Ghana.
The highest inflation.
Well, 15.7%. The Ghanaian cedi has fallen 20% on the dollar. The worst after Russia, which has a lot of sanctions against it.
It's began to firm up. It has begun to firm up. We're seeing the cedi systematically appreciating against the dollar.
People still can't employ. You know, I was just reading today. You know, people in the hospitality industry that you're pushing so hard. You know, having to lay their staff off. We've got taxi driver unions threatening strikes because of spiraling fuel costs. I mean, it doesn't look like a place that I want to go and put my money.
Where will you put your money in the world today? Where will you put your money? In Britain, which is suffering the worst standard of living statistics for over 30 years? Is that where? Is it? Oh, I think let's situate ourselves correctly. The world is going through very difficult times. Ghana is no exception. Nigeria is no exception. There's no country in the world that is escaping the ravages of both COVID-19 and also the impact of the... But what you need to look at are where are the elements being put on the ground that look beyond the COVID and beyond the Russia-Ukraine war. And I think you'll find that in Ghana, the recovery program that we have is one that is considered very credible, and it is what is going to give us the opportunity to come out of this period a stronger economy. And it is that future that we're looking at when we're attracting people.
Adom FM.
Well, and let's start here for your name PSC or her name PSC. These are questions. The hosts posted to Mpensenpensenmu vis-a-vis the responses. I want to say it's quite encouraging.
Me that's it. Na me senchi for you. Na me baba ko friend Kani handling. Mami, utie mi sabe na oda.
Oh, okay.
Na Mr. Nyankopon se amano nkwatintin. Na amana ho de nyansa, oda ho aye odisien. Na omwe na adwen, woni osien nyina ho. Me ma wa freshia pa mami. Asempa nanka kwan ho asem na obibi kakra bi council so na minia George Erlandi ENT. Me person me de for now because we collaborate with Nyameka and say abang no kontompo ya doso nti ye hia better and further particulars because okay one me come kakra here ministry no statement no ma baby ho no or collaborate with the road minister. But
what the F you until the young at least George Ameya who say, yeah,
baby, I can catch and say, when ya at it, no. Nine see big yaw when among what no quite neighbor. President Gufoya, Divina Devia, no air maybe on a bus one. Or position no criticize the President Rawlings appointees. Say what doors or do fine question question. Or by now, when he said, any better, no, or concede. So I just no apologize. Say, Minya Gram come, if I'm an adult, and I'm a fanumbo. As at that time, what family does change? Previous administration. President Maham was a member mobia, Ampa, do so on grammar. Near maybe a young year over the years, and I contributed, baby, I was a brain. But, Magiatum, namely mobia, I'll fix it. I'll take up the challenge. That's what they call a mark of a leader.
Yeah, that was 4 years.
Leadership, no. And a lack Ghana Primpri. You lack leadership. Ntiama bibia basa. Bibia, what they should know so one fan sha. If it Etibenga nyao. Uti yao yao. Ohine mu finsu. No akofa pompo drastra okotobi. So ho beto wa wa sempa. Amampenyin se den. Bibiasi nyina me ho akire yen. Nti bibiasi nyina sika no. CD the West according to the interviewer. Who's no? What's a Ghana CD no? The West after Russia. Because one day will be an say sanctions have gone soon. One scanner and toffee one border IG. Chrome Hong Kong will use. Long hatch. A man paying say, David. We are seeing you now near actually. Besides, he no can't answer. Brother, Abang Basono. Na or the net problems in Yina. As we are President Mahama. President Mahama, yes, and I know can eat here, and I find you could see him. And so near or catch President Atta Mills. In 2009, Nanny revenue. Sir Abang Biano. Obey inherited assets and liabilities. And this all by and as a challenge you go over. Come on to not fix it. And stop complaining. One can asset to one can name a President Mohammed Jaumano. Buffer, sikapa or abuano accounts a room. funds. ESLA. Get fund. Sinking fund. Stabilization fund. Cocoa stabilization fund. And GIIF. Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund. And what can then Exim Bank. Ni now the Jao.
Mortgage.
Cocoa production. Nkwano. President Mahama Jao over 963,000 metric tons of cocoa production. Go back to you. Prem Ukraine war on cocoa production. And then you struggle. You crawl. We could boast of about 600 or 650 metric tons, 1,000 metric tons. Go and check the records. And also covered in the money here, sir. Planting for food and job. One year, maybe apart from over to about $360 million. A President Mahama Kopa to Wamao. And a program dinner with Daso. The Kujis come from Canada. A maple. Modernizing agriculture production in the local economy. Who buy now rebranding? And also, who buy ye bibi man sangare? Ye intimate boast of a single silo. Ye intimate boast of a single irrigation project.
But we can boast of warehouses.
Warehouses. Dang the gum. Warehouses and dang the gum. Ye jao but fast stock. President Mahama jao man. Ni nyina echi no enne ye kra banche. Ye kra banche
for industrial purpose.
It wasn't raw cassava.
Hold on. Minister and cassava won't have a cassette now can.
For industrial purpose.
For industrial purpose. Just ya kra banche na na meboa. Say nya kokonte ya cry. Ani an kra brofre. Ye kra banche. Ghana ha mpuano kra. What the banchi do ahye ho a e betimi abo.
No, but variety I work around. It was actually the chief director and the Kasai, not the minister.
Whether
variety.
It is the same thing. Massa, the same thing I yet I can once me. The same thing I yet I can once me. And what's would you Ghana here now? What would you know her? Set your priority right. Ain't Ghana near Yedini? Ain't over catch there and say, young grow near Yedimo and Ameboa. You do, ya export to be. Young more, you say, bit me away. You be export to be. It is only say, and no variety, no be here. How many years I introduce you planting for food and job? And you're telling me, say, variety be near crab. Jaika cra, a young contompona or the defender won't be earning. Yakra, a ya banching. President Gufo, or by your body, sack factory. Oh man, from Diabanti, go back a request from Cra, Adom 106.3 those days. The Banjab and the best organ high intimia. I have full say and no bet my feeling to our industries. But you see, what's it? Usum contum perfra. We a jawad. What the Benas?
Trim.
Say free now, Sumi. Of course, how you be? Do you want to me? Tiabuani to my pen of Fiquay. To Bakwana, Kuntuna one. Now I will jawad Jabuako. And to Usum contum perfra. We a jawad. Sankabani, Buni Mania. Economy, what do you mean deceive who? Economics. I don't know, person, you know, a 1+1. But what you should say, on that down crofo, until my mania nanya fe. There be a site examples of a toy watchable. A fatal. So be a miss out time, and I'm a boy. Into the name, mobile life. Then, my bro, babies are him. That is where the reality will down on you. Ain't you on? I'm paying bragging, no. It shows the kind of leader I am. My bragger was gonna baby a couple no rano. Who's that? He is on top of every issue. Or Chirano, near Ghana, state of the economy, the true state of the economy. And won't tell you the way. na insess o man pensi we twa twa kire nganje ho no okoda na na yeden di na se o ya na se o kan brofo akese as so kan brofo akese because se me trust pa na me analyze questions the answers o man pen de man mania I'm sorry to use this word holo
emudi ahe also yes specific
so the mind no munia na wankasa correct wasom Ghana mature young peculiar challenges ebi ni cocoa production conform and also back at say Ukraine war and COVID planting for food and job and timian produce we amayen Ghana see no conform what be say no also inflation what kind of inflation as dem no so society UK and am wa UK 1 GDP growth the size of the economy pounds sterling as against cedi now holding to them you know so answers
but man penny true challenge
what the bosia UK bosia won again na one debt to GDP ratio UK debt to GDP ratio we debt sustainability analysis UK and Ghana benya here gina debt sustainability analysis no asempa we ya UK de and Ghana de ese pay unemployment rate over UK now the Ghana to one pay asempa ya mongo me na no ase o mu am visa the size of UK economy as against Ghana what does it mean UK na wo say one dey kosun tie so yan ka bi what dey ka ono no ka Ghana the UK ni Ghana ka enti sa sebe o yon panyin nti nakasa hantan ya homa so kasa no wonyae yemra form because we German carpet weaver adia or the motivating who say oyin carpet na kakakra bi no ba bebu ano yem fan second ten well onim kenten yeah wa nwin kodua no ba be wie na hu so ase ho no wotua haman at 5 bien boss so say German carpet weaver ona sa situation na oni no ye o san carpet ni nyina obesan kenten ni nyina no yi so how na fim wo se nua na iso na wonwen fa ho e bia wo de fa bien so nti obeyi ni nyina no asan de abefa ba akoso ni purpose of doing that ne say oja on sa no kaso sa na ya so long as kenten ne bedi how many years ne bedi a bribi obehwe kenten no obehu no mfom so oye but say o san no yifim no nwen wi a da bia ohu kenten na obehu with its real beauty mfom so bi anim enti abanga wo so wo bosia gba wabo ena edi Ghana abedum Mpensenpensenmu ayewi bosia bona oboy no so no wan fa nya capital investment dodo na go into consumption wedi sabi asem ka owude won fa ntu won ho so ati ase ba nipa wunyinga akodu na hia wo be wuke wo so bra etwowu enti wonena bi asempa wonya 105 years ana wafim so wani beginan yawo mo hwe ne hospital bill no na ade mortuary na ade okika bomu a ekoye bi 2000 but then somebody amunyan no munya be 100,000 Ghana cedis entinka wa hwe abrewa no ofutu ye den ni vet bana meboa obeko but eno ne den fa so abrew ampa COVID by we are seeing na obi enso but COVID on man penyen konta okobu wo state of nation address onya abotreti ni bi pa na ne konta obu nyina ba COVID na kosi be 17 billion she can see him say onya 33 billion and over 33 billion o man penyen konta ni wi nyina no okeka see ani e about 17 billion tini aka na ode den just yin mfa so fi COVID mu enti yin mfa so no eno no den na ode ye wan fa nya hwinti enne yetime bia yete
and be say any si form
so you see ni amekani aban no me hu say ni me bia me ye no enye wan kasa kra no won admit say na kwantubu o ha wotutu na mfa so bia ni so so te Nti if Sabriko won't to sa kwantu no biom. Akwantu amfaso ni so. Nti we leader. Na otimi tu kwa amfaso ni so. Bo man ne ka na se ye ma wa wo sempa. Oka say fuel na ye bre na ye ntimi nto na ye twen ye hwene mu nwi. Anse atimi de akoto no. One the world show ni free. Esen yes wo ye. Nti prempren de wo bete wo so. Wo be hu Ghana fo mobo. Na ngate wo so. It's an admission say just can na mo show no uselessly.
Ani mpese ye me da se. Asom dwen kan.
Mami si na me na mamu.
No, where see? Full stop na.
Mr. Robinson.
And then build na bezo this.
That's me kan say. Mama mpenya kufu ado yesre no. Enu mi dwana dos.
Mate.
Ghana ye wo how.
Me da se.
No nya football no hwechin. No mra ni ntefini so problem.
Ani mpese a member of the NDC National Communication Team. Ebusia 80 minutes at the top of the hour. Enche mo more Facebook me bana fe mo comment no mababe kenkan. Ne nyina e de amamo. Meanwhile, a very special happy birthday enkoma Bishop Right Reverend Hilard Deladogbe, Honorary Presiding Bishop of the AME Zion Church, Western West Africa Episcopal District. Happy birthday, happy birthday. You are a father, a friend, a role model, and our bishop from Ajua Nyan, Bishop Alenia Society, and the entire Zion Church. We're proud to have you as a father. Adom Nsem pa. We Efi Kwakunyan Multimedia Corporate Office or George AEC Admiral Communication Director.
Yes, I need be that. Now, Mr. Boamena George in Chile Banch in a variety con.
But George Babe Casa, dear, what can be your Troy? Manning, George Bacho Casamame.
Yo, Medas, Quasia Sampa. Dear Dikai may be stand to be corrected, but cocoa production is the last year exceeded over 1 million tons. Is it last year? Or last 2 years? 2020 or 2021?
Gimmick.
Over 1 million tons. Buahiyedu added to public domain in Pacha or they are checking here. Because program be to recover play cocoa farmers, cocoa Niana infested new in Eguye. In fact, my farmer 1 acre be 1,000 cities. I would the best support in between time. One can so be cocoa mankani body and no man over fan free. A band man of 4 search cocoa capital, me maintenant say 3 years.
Okay, so last year cocoa production was 1,047,000 metric tons.
Can you imagine this?
And that happens to be the highest the country has produced. Yeah.
Highest. Me say a deliberate, conscious steps I take. President Kufuor the bus praying by and it you move from 350,000. I true. Why do I'm telling you? We've had a meeting with Wahia Dunity. And these things came up. Steps of my taking just a one no Ghana desperation to get power and tea, but the Tropiana Mucha. Hey, yeah. So it is a saying, Yamiandum. Google search engine anyway, Nunti. Oh, yeah, partner them near Queanim. Me answer ne bunches. There was a release. And say a particular type. Yes, we make a good argument. Say, to me, so to me, no be a good argument. So, maybe I was saying, the industries be here, sir. Particular type, and then you fan planting for food and jobs. Near Nasa variety, Yendria no subebre. Because the Adriano for consumption, whatever. Be industrial starch, noma. And a consul almoya, almost the banner, me kind, as I'm permitting say, also, Santi, I say, we will say cassava products. I import also, I'm going to categorize it as imports, meaning say of cassava, tapioca, those things. And see, me and I'm so, and yes, sana, argument, not just say, import to Miller, and not just say, import to cocoa bagana, be no,
but that is not the case.
So, if it's a cassava byproducts, maybe a banner, what the Nina Casa, industrial, whatever, no, and whom because import to say, dear. I just say, you're not being fair to everybody. And the argument we are, man, no, yeah, Jane say, particular type no dear. So if you see the banner at the end, so because you're assassin. And crap, you won't call for me Chinese guys being go or travel from Accra to Cape Coast to Bissasa a day. You get it? Because in Rana, go quiet, no society, and fire. Because assassin or we can utilize it. And see, planting for food and jobs, the media are fantastic. Now, President and Commonwealth, I like the confidence of the president. What name dear Walker? Yes, at the end, I host to no kaya and you're known here. Yenim, I'm a buying a copediasia, but I admit it. The difficulty we are going through and the steps are here taking to bring the economy back on its feet. Penny can also say COVID kumwa what mean for ma atiase for asasi to be. Now so your economy need dear a year day just say cry bet me a page. Finance Minister Akai say in 2001 debts to GDP was in excess of 152%. If your office no net debt to GDP was 33% under President Kufuor. Say a normal BC COVID ni normality are worsening to over 80% debt to GDP. Was he a bet me I share about bois near to me about your dam? Your first 3 years average growth is 7% through or force before COVID. I just say I be pay ya buy a baby anamodin ya kodu growth as a campaign 2013 to 2016 growth GDP growth hovered between 7.3 2.81 2.41 3.4 as against 8.1 6.8 6.2 and 0.41 because that's the COVID year but and last year crowd 4.4.
But you know, sir, those figures will not mean anything. If the ordinary Ghanaian is not at the end of the day. Yes. No, things are hard.
Yes. So why she says you don't attract investment. That will open other opportunities.
Yes, but what she says I was reflecting.
Good.
Yes.
Yes. And it opened avenues for Mebunu Eduma Napco Ninkika home through SHS didn't want me space are open. Was it lonely and fine? 10,885 kilometers I walk on a Sabio dear. Kumasi Airport Phase 2. First lift of a whole airport. Yebesre. Mwamu terminal 3 no cry. Minyanti say a move part Nutriano cry was under this administration. Yes, Sabe, why, Wajuma, you buy a Rosa and over 11.2 billion Ghana cedis. Amujagu. Ya auditi yana 5.7 billion. Ya amut 5.5 billion. And so share ya nominal kakra yugusu. Kwesi asempa. Eti oman penny asemo wakan. Wasi yes. Aya no cre. So Britain and Noma aya din wana. US and Noma aya diakwesi. Me ninko for akasa. Woman say a do baby no about a month ago or so, 3 weeks ago. Now we call grocery store in Noma. Quantum open my own ton as a quantity. Based on the kind of family you have. We are rationing US, UK, we are idea. Yeah, say a day. I am part of GDP. I'm American of what but almost so feeling pinch, you know, because food pricing normal is increasing 30, 40, 50% over there. And correct. But argument be as we say, it be almost pay me far better. And correct. So, but the truth, me say, Amutsiano is across the world. Again, particular one I am me boss. Because yes, and Oko Tema Port, Stakra the porter, young two duties more. Now, so the container back one nanka will find on 8,000, 10,000. They say imported inflation. Freight no do fit China abano because what demand supply whatever. And to say one fan qua umbetro. It also miem. It's a man and normal buakos. I like the confidence and the vim of the president. Or be friend arrogance. How? how say papa no or pussy ya no say ampa ya wo can say but when anamo aye to see about recover your economy no. That is a solid man who knows where he's taking this country. Sabio who draw graph ebe ni say e chese who fi baby a wo be kosoro ebe do baby a yepa wo be anybody but ebe say ba normal curve no ebe say benya wo lowest point why here kwa abembebu but who hope ni aweshemu ni vima wo bet ma build it back why here the next curve will be higher than the first one. San you build the economy. That's the sign graph. That's how we build the economy. And to a man penya catch and said, I be empowered. I am part you see the platform. I am part said the walk can say at the point it was low. 2014, I am past Africa and ACD was the West. It got to that point, but we built again and we've gone there again because of certain eventualities they see here. And to a question, yay NPP for Sabi Yajiatum, and the austere measures CB apa. Be a buying penny for ministers in Obi I already saw best sacrifice 30% of the Council of State for say 20%. As a cut down by half. Hey, akwesi that bay na koye say a buy any power kind car no say fuel no keke. President Mahama no ko around Ghana I'll say if fuel keke.
You are saying it, and I'm a boy.
What now,
Finance minister say so and I'm a boy.
What was in Jazza was saying?
You are controlling the use. That's it. Ebi a baby and ordinary ubu be kwa we no. Yama we coupon
Finance minister be present measures. Ya de be boa economy no.
Yes, because they say baby
enti wo buy ni nyina no na wonnim say Ghana ye kwen anim ti na wo hye wo no say.
No, there be. I know the work can say there be. With situation now you find yourself.
Yes.
Because wo kwa ho kire mu a na wo said there be. They say
pa no pay ya.
There be. As much as possible, we need to be fair. Never. Manenkasa. And in PSA, I say Busiam, we yaja. Na ahochire aba. Abusianum. Abe steps na abete.
Ti dan na ma ahochire ne bai. Wa hu ni enti ahochire ne bai. Se bo a. Etu susu se. Ni enti ahochire ne bai.
Easy Gaza.
So simple. A friend wa hu ni ma ahochire ne bai. Me bo a.
Easy Gaza.
Me na say so what's why do you say? Oh yeah, no, I prepare that me be.
Oh, me
Hey, me chia OKMC. Akwesi, in fact, president, Meniaji, the kind of president I was, what G2 won't our baby as a Ghana, paradise, maybe. I hope crowd down me here. One can say figures now, Papa no quote to near and again, also by President Cabro for Akasi. Now, Papa no chin walker. I didn't be Papa no be president because she cheat an organ. And I been an organ. And I'm crying, Cassa. Rafuna no bisano. And now who is up for Maso? You're talking for a man to cry, Mamma. A one year, and see what the abadi and the other was so. Mewa, Cassana dear, what it. And see, Sanaya Yadia, I would say, who had attack no, the Empress Bantam. Why? Because Nana Danko Kufuadu, William Kamodia, or no Kukamodia, not just say, the Biadanico, Uniquam. Winty, media the Emmett, so man penny. Can measures be these two in place. A beboa our economy no back about Ghana case no man and austere measures ni per se deficit no by about 7.4. Oh, was a call 9.7 but into a back near being a target na 5% na the wake up no na normal ashie ya my home in the next 3 years you be bounce back because last year to be 4.4 this year you have 5.5 to 6%. And to see it to me, yeah, corner deficit no so bad for ma. Let's just say, yeah, nim kakra. Or be any expenditure, no ma, yeah, media, nim PSC any problem when it comes to COVID, me for so, or seeing out the straight expenditure, because the truth, they say, because yes, I'm pa.
It's your pa.
Many I can do, what can be. I'm if it's a tassum. A candle, President called State of the Nation, figure on my 17.7 billion. But I can't say last year was a day. There was expenditure a year, but that which was over 18 billion. And then I say, and I think we need to reconcile those things very well. As in the minders of government and others, I was the financial accountability for COVID expenditure should be clear and straight. To me, my argument say, many Joes, Honorable Joe say, so or stop us our committee and it was not unnecessary. Parallel. Joe say, who are in PSA? We nipa Avezi. Oh, chairman of the Public Accounts Committee. Meboa. Oh, what to me say kwesi asempe. Uni ndisika say ma wo se koye adwumai. Bebun kunta. Auditor General reporter babra bebun kunta. Ubeti na kasa onko. Eti ye fasa kwan no so emfa ye adwuma no. Ye be hu all the expense and too World Bank aboska. U ba che say umuhun kunta. Ubebu. Eti ya na nkofo ye he. Mesi munya botre. Auditor General be na adwuma. O wi a enokra ebi wo ho a Finance Minister it me from in between times bra bebu akunta for some because when him enti ebia na wo ko pa bia ka ho biem eno de obaka se dada na wo de ye dey enti wo bebu akunta before audit report but say wo nkoje hwe biem dia nyabotre na auditor ye na adwuma wie o wie a ye de bebra parliament ne ya frɛ no abebu nkunta anti president me de ne kasa no na mu oham me feel say yen communicators ni nyina yen nim say samre ye wo downtime kakra eno mamu ayedi but o say nya sa akukuduro na president nya aye no eni gidie no wo say eno mamu odin say bet ye be ye amana yi that is the spirit I am communicators now we should carry then push it and to go on even in difficult times we shall make it and turn things around. We have done it before. We can do it again. And an MPP government there, yeah, need to be sure. Yeah. Who's an uncle for say, yeah, wait, me bra and in PSA. On free SH, review, okay. I may avoid the cost cut. Yeah, I can't myself. Oh, that can say baby, or bottom part, another danko kufuado. What's it there be me? A blanco for over 400,000 and Kolanka, woman, secondary education, and call Omu Yasimuda. And Ako school dear, Yankoso, and Momobai, woman Yahoo Fasu. And Tibet be a pesca, yes, say to Mamma Nakoso. Yabe, I have baby, I am crazy. So, planting for me, I say, all kinds of warehouse be brio. Silos, dear, men on the yard, I was seeing your silos. So, I'm in Chroma, silos be what man near you. Yeah, cocoa 2 million, I couldn't immunity. I was seeing your silos. And a baby, and if you say, a buy 2 animal planting for food and jobs, didn't know my look. A year, sir, Sikabi amo yeah, buy yan say, na the only say. Euro gets no my okay report be NDC group be
yeah Euro gets
fan no be research for NDC chances in the next election. Can you imagine that? Me danyame ase say yan fa say scan an koye sa no ma no bi ne he di sika ne ye de wo se ye ema akuafo adwuma etumpon na Ghana ye nya aduane di enti MPP o mampani adodan ko akufo ado wa no hwam so de wonim kasa nyansan so de nyame de adomo enti ye bompaye say anamontua ye tutuo yi ebetene things around na bibia ayeye amaye MPP aban de breaking the 8 ya dia ye need that so ye nim say Ghana for ne yan be ya adwen na mmre no so a by 2024 ya turning normal around so no call for na so
Jaja you see me that say
before patch say normal ya dey into alternative no ye hwan the odi yan call baby an you know new alternative
me that say ebusia for what join here 11 minutes after 10 Adom 106.3 FM Georgia you see now 10 in Kano still yenti omampani ansan makwa nim PSS.
When you hear all these stories, Mr. President, I mean, Ghana was one of the rising stars of, the economic recovery of Africa, so to speak. But when you hear about all these issues with the economy now, what exactly went wrong?
Nothing's gone wrong. We're part of those who have been very badly affected by what has gone on in the last 2 years. Until 2020, Since I came into office, 2017, 2018, 2019, the beginning of 2020, we were growing our economy at about 7%, the GDP growth rate. One of the fastest growing economies in the world was the Ghanaian economy. Even in the crunch year of 2020, when the economies of the world dived, Ghana, we still managed a positive rate of growth, because the fundamentals of our economy are strong. But it has been a difficult task for all the economies of the world. I think it is important that when you're making the kind of provocative statements that you're making, that you situate yourself. You speak as if you're living in the same time as you and I, where the world economy as a whole has gone through very difficult times. And there are several things that we're doing, which is in the line of being able to, making the kind of provocative statements that you're making, that you situate yourself. You speak as if you're living in the same time as you and I, where the world economy as a whole has gone through very difficult times. And there's several. Ghana, we still managed a positive rate of growth, because the fundamentals of our economy are strong. But it has been a difficult task for all the economies of the world. I think it is important that when you're making the kind of provocative statements that you're making, that you situate yourself. You speak as if you're living in the same time as you and I, where the world economy as a whole has gone through very difficult times. And there are several things that we're doing, which is in the line of being able to pick up our economy again. I have no doubt that next year, if you were to come and speak to me like you're doing today, we will have a different set of facts for us to look at.
Adom FM.
I didn't be here.
Asampa,
I didn't be here.
this shows why we are where we are today.
And it's
so man paying kasana and on the children in Tia Ghana. Sebi ya ho achire ya Ghana teto apansa ma hia man aye hu ne ya ho fa
that's a inti
eyinti enene woto diesel 1 gallon na bu edin chen cement 1 bag. That's the reality. Diesel 1 gallon yemfi anu manfe nansa na boy ding chen cement bag ba ko jata cement bag ba ko. It tells you eh wo man penyin a sebi you asenia onim ni ato Ghana o man penyin ku fado onim o how a Ghana wom, because as at 2016 na sika editua interest payment and amortization 14.1 billion. Not 2022 in your own budget statement. What project is here? The 45 billion need to yanka. Me answer man paying for any mini George Gina. Now we see ye jaw economy ne mu ye ding. Chene timu prempri. Why ya dey mo ensem ma. Ghana economy started collapsing in 2019. Na say me kan kire wa ha. Oh. Me de kire wa. Ghana economy no started the jai in 2019. As I'm making, even World Bank country director, Bibi Mama, whatever, Ankasa Abba Bontan say Ghana economy no sa 2019 and they start taking nose dive. Ghana no who Ubisa na say GDP growth mean they don't know then hold on. GDP then gross domestic products. Indian food factories are organ in our count. Lebanese food factories are organ in our count. But the same many in Aka GDP. Now no name faso eka Ghana ha catch them. Hold on. What I say? Foreign banks nina. What can one set in the account? GDP growth. Now Ghana GDP growth now you're recording in 2017. No, now it has been predicted way back in 2016. And book no tell lie. Near Ghana, young GDP grew above 8%. No, well budget what is shame. You were non-oil GDP growth. And I mean what? It is young growth. No, was attributed to oil. Haiti. 2 solid ones are present. Mama, if I name, And then the crowd with me aka. But oko catch oba no say oko throw ne final examination BC now uncle answer no kind of fun. But you see make a go asem now so 1 million something. Go and check the projection. 820.
No, projection 2021-2022. I know there was 800 and something.
I was talking about today, where we left you, and I next today. Mpacho, baby, I jama wono. And then praying because I'm going to say praying at the and only they can answer.
You don't mind or cry.
No, what I say, and no, book me go man kabebo.
Gamasem.
And ne Ghana yan ho ding Cocoa production. And then projection here 822.
Projection.
What you say? Enti yan fa no ntwe wansa. But na make can say, what share aban ne budget or the brain 2022. Mpacho share page 234. Appendix 4B. A chiro say Ghana in 2023. And they had the 45 billion price and the kwakutuya interest payment and amortization. 2023 you had the 47 billion, almost 48 billion. 2024 you had the 53 billion. And the 2025 65 billion. And here what's it say? When you move and Nempo I had 45 billion. Now investment bank na bangeri ye. Na timia boyen ayen fian how investment bank. These are the realities. Because one, Obia Bresono, or see the biggest factory in Ghana, if not West Africa. What you say? Atuabu gas. Anya Yekurano. Yeah, the $1 billion and amebwa and ye. When you are 33 billion, no, anya Yekurano, pema baby a $15 billion. Emwahi now the CBB Ghana. Emwahi. What you say? Think at least ye bribine so and that day ye were doing some like President Muhammad's time. But you say energy generation into ye the car power eba ye the America home. Yes, other generators in the can one. E be ye enough young how going forward. Into otime ye amen ne ye te ha yen ka dum so asembio. But ne then na abaniri ye going forward. Fuel coupon na better also. But I don't know or quantify and say a beck or sahi. Abe friend 3.9
5 billion.
You see, like we are joking. As ye good
a year.
Yes, for this year.
Can you imagine?
The year. And so 1.5 billion.
As I'm pay. We are what budget no. What projection in Ska be 505 billion, including e-levy. 105 billion.
100.5.
Yes.
0.5.
105. I have them here. 105 billion. 105 no. Interest payment and amortization 45 billion. Statutory payment. Yeah, about I think I mean wages and salaries. Yeah, about 35 billion. And a statutory payment about 31 billion. What can you know about we here 113 billion. Says the bossy. Now the kako obligations, debt obligations. And they oshada so we are then I want to make us say may yat on check. And no pono 1 year 12 billion extra. And some of the atma we. It's in now the bekwa ya lorry kwan. Now the bayan shama manfo. Ni be create juma. Na mebunga ne. No triple mountain so compared my winyanye. Humbeto no. Yes, I can't compare home pussy abuse. Tell me, just says, oh, boom, now per se, upieba. Do you dig deeper? The answer is absolutely no. Tipren prengy. Go in, ye baby, I quack over ye. And think how your man penning. Now, when him so, make Jebusia be brave, dodo. It's not him, so how him. It is solution, is a mapeko, my fast, Bossia be brave, and be geno. Metal so. Projection, say, or the 200 say, Baby Jebusia be brave, the next 3-4 years, near the almost 80 billion, and the debt to GDP ratio. What can be man? About 83%. Now, my best Emilia George, more MNA, economic management team, what you concern say? One consider net domestic product. Now, because what you say? Net domestic product, not gross. Net ne cocoa production. Ghana Fuska.
I didn't pay the for man.
Oil, Yandia, woman say anything. Because I want the man on the phone in the count now, Cabo now you're in the gross. Now, addiction. No, it's a sad one scar because banks now had what one profit back of ye. They will change or best sending in our back of $2. Into one ding pa shock absorber no and a yaw NDP and your GDP. And I don't want to go to who because I said, Nesabi, Sabi. Would they Wusika and as will be sika, a shell wallet now the num. Would be about them? Baby, I'm gonna warning. Timmy, sir. Martin, we make Casano. I concluded out. My summarizes a Mpensenpensenmu Kasan. A year like say Okutun Hokeke. Say Ghana have media for why you man, you know, for so Benyan way out over there. By the honor.
An MPSC. What did you see? Brema Mene,
solution to our problem.
Steven, is it Saka or we?
Saka Salia.
No.
Yeah.
No, go on. The question. The question. Many of us are just saying here.
Yes, I'm through a T4. And the Sini can't want Samayana more Rem Kakra. Ghana will take you over now. Your debt here 9.5 billion. Move from 9.5 billion. Up to a heaven, 122 billion. Share how many folds? Share how many folds? Over 1,100 plus. Percentage change. Then what the GDP at the time? So say your debt a year from 122 to 341. In fact, as of close of last year.
No, up to September. December, 165. That almost 365 was by December.
So, maybe they when no year. 341, what is the rate? So,
rate.
The percent change. That's what you share. The change in
no, but why are you using percentages? No, George, why are you using percentages?
Stop deceiving yourself, brother.
George, you see, comparison, comparison, of Fefi here or the bedu 122.
Yes.
Of Fefi here or the bedu, very good.
Yes.
And not the bedu, and not in Abattoir, and not the bar, and not the bar 14 billion, and not the bedu 122.
Yes.
Now, what the young fan said they be ordinary Ghanaian Betty as here. 122 minus. Way no difference in here. That be that you see, no, you see, that is the rate. That is the rate you talk about. You see,
that's what you do.
That's what is about politicians. When is about your opponent? When is about your opponent? You use rate. At the time you were telling them, about the dollar to cedi,
I was using rate.
You knew say rate war, but you were not using rate.
Use the rate.
But when you came out, dollar now you're using rate of depreciation.
Rate. Yeah, time no rate. Dr. Baumia
anytime.
Dr. Baumia lectures.
You're missing them
anytime. On my table of rates.
Okay, debt to GDP ratio and then government
debt as a percentage of debt inherited.
GDP to
no,
debt.
Our GDP was so hot. You do that. Look at it. Don't worry. Mumu dia na tio. President Kufuor what's the debt to GDP? Make no so actually. It is debt as a percentage of debt inherited. You are worse.
So you think we are better off now?
No, Yamra debt to GDP ratio. No crack. President Kufuor na 33%. Mobile pushi call 56.9 was a day. Inti 57. So say a hit 80.1.
83.
Hey, Charlie. Because official record from last 2 weeks so said
go check Bank of Ghana. Go check Bank of Ghana monetary.
The monetary policy the recently after Pediasi. Yes, it's about 80. Now percentage points add on. Without any COVID, without any world crisis, check it and see.
Okay.
But wait, this government
went into it has gone from 14.1 billion to over 85 billion.
Let us say.
And he says, I know better.
For what?
Abusia for Madam Asimapong, Georgia is a National Communications Director. And representing MPP and MPSC, a member of the NDC National Communication Team. I mean, I must say, Facebook for me, that's a bit brief for your comments. Mumfachami, Bentimi and Kind. Ochuna, you're be kind in your mamo. I said, come on. DJ Awana, Ayua 05, Aisha Ibrahim, Kofi Hassan. Good morning, LF Free. Good you for Joe. Good morning. Anthony Nukwenu. As your do BBS, some of them one man is here, Nase.